So what up, guys? It's your man with the plan, paulrile, and today I got a important, well, not important, but a video for you. Um, I decided that I'm going to pretty much tell you guys how I write my music on an episode of Riley's Routines. So let's get right into it right now. So usually how I write my music is I'll usually like think of a cool title. Like right now I'm working on a song called Fairy Tales. And that's gonna be like a love song kinda. And so like I will like write a song. So like first I'll come up with the title, and then I'll put some lyrics with it. And I'll think of something that would go with a fairy tale or something like that. Like I don't know. There's different people do it different ways, but like okay, so the way I'm writing this song right now is I came up with the name, um, Fairy Tales, because yeah. Usually I will like think of the title first, and then I'll put lyrics with it. So like I don't know, and then I'll just like flow the lyrics together, make it rhyme. Like I'll rhyme, and that I'll rhyme. Uh, Let me think. You and me, uh, were everything that we're supposed to be, like that, and I'll rhyme it all together. Um, my dreams came true when I saw you, stuff like that. And then like I'll throw in the name of the song somewhere in there, because usually like you'll hear the name of the song most in the song. Um, you know, uh, but I don't really like worry on like bridges or anything like that. I just like pretty much come up with the lyrics and everything, fit it all together, and then when I feel it's done, I feel it's done. And that's pretty much how I write my songs. But I have not released many songs to the public. Like, I haven't released a full-length album because I don't have the technology to release a full-length album. I wish I could, or even an EP. But, like, I'm probably, when I get a laptop, going to start doing covers. I might, when I learn how to play the guitar, I might release some acoustic songs of mine. Certain things, but like, so like the first thing I'll do is I'll come with the name of the song, and then I'll start the lyrics. And like when you're writing a song, you want to like be in a closed area space where there's no distractions whatsoever. It's just you, your inner thoughts, and either pen or paper, or even if you want to write on your cell phone, because I usually write some of my stuff on my notepad on my phone, because I feel like, paper you can easily lose. Well, I mean, I can lose all my stuff on here too. Like, I had an old phone a while back ago that I had a lot of songs and stuff on, but like, it completely crashed, and I didn't have a memory card. I didn't have the songs on a memory card. I should have done that, but I didn't. But like, yeah, and don't get discouraged if your songs are like, if you come up with a song and like if you get stuck in the middle of a song, don't get discouraged. Don't do any of that stuff. Just push through it, because I feel like everybody can write a song. You just gotta put your whole soul into it and stuff. And you gotta try your hardest. You gotta give it like 125%. Parents have always told children that they could be anything they want. The one thing they didn't tell them is that they have to try their hardest. And that's what I try to do with my music. If it's not 100 and at least 25, almost 200%, then it's not worth writing. Um, but even if it's not 110%, everybody has to start out somewhere. So like, if you're starting your first song, writing your first song, and it's not great, that's okay. That's normal. That's normal. My first songs weren't great. Like, And most of the singers in the world, like Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake and all them, their first songs probably weren't great. Like their first songs that they wrote, like, I'm pretty sure every singer out there has written a song and it wasn't 110%, and they've just never put it out because it wasn't all that great. That's perfectly fine. You guys will learn eventually how to write a song if that's what road you guys want to go down. But that's how I write music. Is I start out with the name of the thing, or I even do it other ways. Like if I hear like a good line in my head that will go good together, like, I don't know, I've heard other lines in my head before too, and then I'll put that somewhere, I'll write it down, and then later I'll try to put it with some other words, and then I'll come up with the name of the title. I've done a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but the main way I do it is, like, I'll think of a certain thing that I want to write about. Mainly I write about love songs or heartbreak, stuff like that, relationships, because that's just my main thing. Like, that's the stuff that I see on a daily basis, stuff I listen to. And yeah, so that's usually what I mainly go for. Yeah, and that's how I usually do it. And, you know, this might not be the way you guys possibly write, like, at all, but, everybody writes music different ways. But, you know, you need to just sit down, write your lyrics however you need to write them out. But I'm just giving you guys tips with, this, Riley's routine, video. But, that's how I usually do it, is I'll come up with the name of the song, and then I'll put some lyrics that will go with that song, okay, take for example, for example, the song I'm working on now, Fairy Tales, that's pretty much gonna be like talking about making your relationships like a storybook kind of thing, you know? You gotta think of it like that. And you gotta put yourself in a mindset of that person. Like, and sometimes people will make it to where, like, they'll make it where they're not even singing about themselves, or they're singing about someone else. If you're doing that, I feel like you need to put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, if you write a song for people, say, in Africa, like you're writing a song for people in Africa, you gotta put yourself in those people's shoes in order to write that song. So yeah, that's how I feel how you have to do it. You guys might disagree with me, but this is just all from my opinion. This is how I write it. But yeah, I think that's the end of this video. So if you guys liked it, share it with your friends, family, associates. Don't forget to be PR-tastic. Don't forget to join the PR Nation. And don't forget to be a reckless Riley. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.